Like just a normal
Yeah.
1 hit point at most slap, not
Give me an
like
athletics
hyper.
check and an insight
Yes.
check to see how weird it is
Uh-huh.
for her.
Okay, first I'll do the insight check because that makes more sense, but I'm pretty sure he would notice this.
Yeah,
So,
it is with advantage.
oh, oh yeah, you didn't say that until after I
Sorry.
typed it.
Sorry, I tried to say it fast enough.
11 and a 12. She still seems off. She still seems off
She
to me.
seems
So
a
I'm
little
walking up to
off,
her.
but
She
eh,
just walked into the water for no reason that I can tell. I'm walking up to her, slapping her just on principle. Smack! 1 hit point.
unarmed strike. I
Oh, I
guess.
have to do my.
Yep.
No, no, no. I
Yep.
still have to do the athletics check first. Sorry.
True. Athletics check to see if you make it across, which you
I
Oh
do.
yeah,
make it
he.
across.
Yeah.
Which you do, and then you have to see if you can get past your armor class.
Now I'm going to try to smack her.
Yep.
Right.
Unarmed strike. Because you want to do as little damage as possible. That does not hit her armor. Whoosh! And she kind of like ducks into the water slightly. It was like,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
what the fuck?
Damn.
Why are you hitting me? Kind of like a,
Yeah, pretty much just the whole.
I'm just
Whoosh,
want to
whoosh,
swim.
whoosh. You want to swim in this water that has something in it that's been trying to kill us while you are normally way more cautious than this. I find that hard to believe, but very well. I'll let you have your time in the water. I hear there can be healing properties to some things. This stuff looks like it could have some sort of weird bacterial urine in it, though. I'm getting out of it.
I'm guessing moving back here.
Yeah, go back onto the island. I'm not sending in the water.
That's fair.
I would try to take her with me, but I don't. I feel she would try to resist.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I
All right.
missed my attack, so I can't grapple her.
Yeah, Leona, you're up.
Mom, are you sure this water is
They.
sanitary?
Can I see? You said he went further back down, and I can't see him.
Yeah, you don't know where he is, but you see that there's a moonbeam. Like there's moonlight over this area, because that big orange circle is moon.
And Lauren's going for a swim.
Yeah.
But
You can hear Lara splashing over in this area. Splish splash,
Girl,
I'm
you
taking
don't-
a bath.
and
Girl,
it's
I
not
don't
normal.
think you. Eh.
Sorry, what was that,
Hang on.
Zizi?
I mean, I guess I can go try and smack Lyra. Let's. Make an unarmed strike, I guess.
Yep. You can do it. I believe in you.
I don't, but that's okay.
Well,
You
I
can
do,
do
and that's
it.
all that matters. As long as one person believes in you, you can do anything.
That, I believe, does not hit. Nope, that does not hit.
Oh.
I believe
No,
that doesn't
no, it
hit,
does
but
not.
I believe.
I mean, that didn't even hit me. Yeah, no. But while I'm in the water, just in case the fucker wants to hit me, I am going to. This
Armor
is my.
Agathis.
Yes.
Mhm.
So, Hun, I have a question.
The answer is purple.
I mean, with this group, accurate. But, I don't know if this can affect only one creature or more than one creature. For the way this is worded. I think it's only one at a time. But I
I
want
would
to.
personally have that one be one at a time,
Okay.
because that is a really powerful ability when it comes down. Aw. Yeah, that one's
Yeah,
a
so-
little too powerful. That one's a
Why do
little
you
too
have
powerful to affect all of us.
temporary 20
imagine
temporary hit points there, girl?
From the armor of Agathis.
She
It's
just put
armor.
up her armor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Did
She
you not see me
upcasted
cast
that
it in chat?
motherfucker.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, I was asking questions.
Let's see, Rose.
Alright.
That ability you showed me with that DC, it doesn't seem like that is that high, right?
Yeah,
What happens if all of us fail it?
fair enough. That's why I figured it should be one at a time, but I wanted to double check with somebody that's a little more familiar with creatures that can do this.
What's up? Why? I don't know your information. I don't know your information. I don't want you to sign out of mine. I don't remember my information.
Alright, V, you're up. Dash.
I am here. Sorry, my laptop is being an
No worries.
absolute ass right now.
Alright, you're up.
Figure that much. Why is this not working? There we go. Ugh. Anyways, we still cannot see this creature, can we?
Nope. And Lyra's over here splish splash in the bath.
Well, there's not much V can do in this scenario. We need a wizard or a sorcerer with a fireball spell. And sadly, there's too much water in here to use the Great Destroyer water spell. Hmm. I'm literally just searching my list right here, and I cannot find anything of use. So I'm still looking, but
No, you're fine.
yeah, I think V just probably gonna have to skip her turn
Alright.
because there's nothing she can do.
It moves. As one does. And Lyra, you have an urge to come swim way over here by the big giant ass rock.
She starts moving towards the giant ass rock.
Da 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 da. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And on the rock is 30. Do you want to use it for movement action? Like a dash action as well?
Sure.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Is my familiar like losing its damn mind?
It's
Watching me
stuck
do
on
this?
the it's stuck on the shore because it's water. It's like water. Ew, why?
Water, why? Mom, what are you doing?
Alright, and you will get a message that only you can hear.
Okay.
And you will be seeing something as well in a second when I get to that part of my information. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. If I click the right spot, thank you. You see that, and you see that. Okay. And then the charm effect on you ends, and you can feel him go deeper into the water.
Don't you just love it when you feel him go deep?
Han!
I'm sorry. Couldn't help myself.
All right. She will take the scroll.
Okay, and for sake of
Hey, you quit being so loud.
visuals, that is the thing that you see in the water. That's supposed to be up here.
But yeah, she'll
And he fucks off.
All right.
This means combat is currently done. Not that the others know that.
Yeah.
So you take a scroll. It is a waterlogged scroll. And there is an inscription on the wall that you can see from where you are. I think V? No. V can't see it from the direction she is. Because that is a, if I could use this the right way, that's a wall.
I will say when Lara comes to, she's confused as hell because she's wet.
She's wet and in the water. But yes, there's an inscription on this wall, and there's a guy over here.
She's going to take a piece of parchment, not the scroll she has, but another piece of parchment.
Mhm.
Write the inscription on said piece of parchment, and then she's going to swim her happy ass back to her party.
Alright.
Gonna flee the skeletal thing? Is it going to allow her to do that, Rose?
Yes. It's just a skeleton. Just a undead. Not actually undead, but like
just
dead.
a body on the ground.
Yeah, but it's just a skeleton floating face up in the shallows, clutching what was clutching a scroll. And what do you say to your party now that you're back on a rock in dry land?
She because I don't exactly know why or how it happened, but it let me go. I had this, and she'll open the scroll and like unfold it on a rock.
Do you want to
You
stay
can
on?
use Spotify.
Do you want to stay on this rock, or you want to go back into this room?
Go back towards my party, please.
All right. I need you to do an acrobatics or athletics check, whichever is higher, to get back to Jaren's rock. V, are you going to try and get back to the main room?
12.
Oh,
No, V is going to stay like over the water watching for this creature movement.
it seems to have vanished for the moment.
Yeah, I know. Just because they vanished doesn't mean it's gone.
That's fair. Jaren, can you give me an athletics check to see if you can catch her before she falls? Actually, sorry. Give me a dex check.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you're reacting trying to grab her. Thank you for the heart, me. Hello, Angel. Awesome. So Jaren manages to grab Lyra to make sure she gets on here easily enough. And I'm going to guess that you guys all want to go back over here for at least the two of you. So if you guys can both give me a dex/athletics check to get your happy little butts back to normal dry land for the moment.
Which ones? Me? Yeah,
Uh,
probably me.
Nope, not you. You're fine.
Okay,
The ones
I'm
that were
fine.
on the
Okay.
rock. Yeah, the one that was on the rocks.
Yeah.
So they can
No,
get
sorry.
back.
I was grabbing something out of the microwave. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's all good.
No worries.
So that's Jaren and Lyra. I need acrobatics and athletics.
You want me to roll another one?
Mm-hmm. You jumping from a different rock.
23.
Awesome. You make it easily enough.
Am I rolling in
Jaren goes
athletics?
smack.
Uh,
I didn't say I was moving.
I figured you're gonna go from this rock back to here because she has a scroll that she wants to go put on the ground so you guys can see it better.
Okay.
If you want to stay out on the rock over here, you can.
Well, right now I'm more interested in fighting this thing than figuring out the scroll. That's what she can do. She can tell us what the
There.
scroll was. I don't need to look at it. I won't help in that situation.
That's fair. Alright, so Lyra's gonna go in here. Leona, what are you doing?
I'm probably just gonna try and follow them, honestly.
The two guys, Jaren and V are out on the rocks still.
Ah,
And Lyra seems to be back to her normal self with a scroll and another piece of, like, another bit that was written down.
follow Lyra.
Okay. Alright, Lyra. The stuff that is written down on the scroll says, "Don't bring it to the light." And what was written on the root wall was, "The wand rewrites nature's memory."
One moment.
Hmm.
All right.
Welcome back. If you would like to do like a nature, would that be a nature, arcana, or history, hon?
Yes.
Take a pick.
All of them could have viable outcomes depending on how you're doing things. So if you're going from a magical point of view, you're trying to figure out the magical aspect.
Fair.
If
Go
you're
ahead
going
and
from a
reroll that.
historical, something history-wise, you get to reroll. Yeah, I can do it.
As I say, apparently Lyra does not know magic, even though she's a warlock. 18.
Alright, so when it says "don't bring it into light," it is referencing the staff, the wand.
Okay.
Meaning that it's not a huge fan of daylight. Who'd have thunk being stuffed in a ruin for X amount of years it wouldn't want to be near sunlight?
Yeah.
Or maybe it doesn't want to be near sunlight because it's bad and that'll kill it.
Maybe. And when it says the wand rewrites nature's memory, it's speaking about the fact that the wand has the ability to literally rewrite history of, like, could bring back different races, could bring back or change nature itself. So if you have like a dead area, you can make it alive. If it's alive, you can make it dead. If it's corrupted, you can uncorrupt it. That kind of stuff. It's a stat that can change nature in and of itself, including races that could be in the ground. It could revive stuff. It could kill stuff.
All right.
Kind of like a withered bloom spell.
Kind of, yeah.
Yep.
How would you like to share that information? Or do you?
She will share the information. And
Eh?
how you put it, because I'm bad with words.
So what you're telling me is there's a stick in this place, the one we're looking for, and we have to take it up there for the one person. But you're saying that the stick is bad, it doesn't like the sunlight. This sounds counterproductive. Which side is playing us?
I know it sounds counterproductive.
So which side is playing you, he asks.
She goes, I don't know, to be honest.
Do you
Then I'm
want
going to
to...
continue perceiving around the room, Ron.
Alright, go ahead and give me that perception. Okay. As a DM, you can already see kind of where he roughly is, but you keep seeing, like, ripples
Yeah.
kind of going around in this area. He's not.
As a player, I don't know where he is. As a
Yeah,
DM, I know where he is. So I know he's somewhere around this island.
yeah. He kind of
And yeah,
he's been going kind of like around over here a bit, kind of swimming around here. He's avoiding this because he can't get past it
go get
currently
your own water.
because V kind of
I don't want
blocked
you
off the
drinking my
way to
water. You
get
got a
back
sore throat.
down. But he seems to be avoiding the moonbeam because he doesn't want to get near it. But he's not actively approaching your islands. He's going near, but not
Go get your own water, damn it.
not going at you. So he's avoiding you, but he's trying to get back here. It seems like, but with this in the way, he is not about to go in and get damaged.
Lyra, we'll go. He's fine. Just let him be.
So Lyra's trying to tell that to V.
Yes. Just she goes. He released me. Just let him be.
Why? Why does releasing you automatically gives him a free pass?
You also know that he wasn't hurting you when he had you charmed. It felt like he was leading you.
She will go. I didn't feel harmed. Or I didn't feel like he was going to harm me. He led me to the inscription.
You're putting an awful lot of trust in the creature you just met.
I'm going to roll
As
an
you just,
insight check on Lyra.
Okay.
as V emphasized the word creature.
V, give me a dex check. It's not very
She
high.
she is being 100% truthful.
I figured you were. I was just, double checking, trying to, figure out Tellus ties. Like, this is you. You're not being charmed. You're not, doing something funky,
So,
right?
from over this way, you get it like a very from deeper in the water, but like a splash, like a small wave going. Like, fuck you, at the creature
Fair enough.
comment. Like I'm a person, kind of a not like a excuse you kind of moment. Like I'm not a creature. I'm sentient. Thank you, kind of a thing, without actual words. But you don't know where he aimed it from. But it was like it was behind you. That little whoosh of
A
water.
very impromptu creature.
He will surface, but he's not. You know that he is close to you, for the record, but he's not. Again, he's not aiming to harm you. But he does come up so you can see him. He does not look like he's aiming for any damage.
Yes.
If he wanted to damage you, he could have stayed under the water.
My statement doesn't change.
Uh,
Um,
he will say, I just want to get back to my rocks, but I can't get back because you're blocking it. Kind of like, moves kind of like this, slightly impatiently.
Hey, that's my seat, is basically what he's saying.
Yeah, because if you remember V, he had been over here on this big giant ass
He
rock.
came from down here that no
Mhm.
one
Yeah.
except the V could see.
Yeah, V knows he came from way down here, but he can't get back that way.
Well, he could, but it would be weird.
That's a 40-foot beam. That's a very tall beam. It's kind of hard to swim underneath it.
exactly.
And she's kind
I
of
look
cordoned
at
off.
this thing
Just
and I say, well, you make sure we have safe passage through here, and we'll make sure that we don't kill you.
I can give you safe passage through the water. Once you're
That
past
is
the
all
water,
that is all I ask. Do we have safe passage back, or is that a
it's a
different
one-way
deal?
trip.
If you survive, then I can help you get back.
Very well.
Fine.
Is everyone in accord on this? Do we trust this one?
No, I don't trust it. But
That like tails, like the little tail splash. It's like a
I don't trust it.
him.
But we don't really have much of a choice. As she snaps her finger and the moonbeam dissipates.
So yes, he will swim over this way. And he can lead you guys if you want him to help you kind of do a hold hands through the water.
Ooh, welcome. Yay. So what are we doing?
He's gonna help you off of the rock onto land, and then can meet you
Okay.
back at this door.
I think this was supposed to be a cliff drop off, but it's a door now.
It's a door. V is flying, so V doesn't have to worry. So I'll just move.
V can go
Her
wherever
flight
because
only
he's
lasted
supposed.
for 1 minute, so she would have landed back on the rock after that minute had
Oh,
passed.
fair.
You might still have a small amount of time, so you could have theoretically flown down here after or during the time that you dismantled the moonbeam.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying you have to.
But yeah.
No. I mean, if she
He,
really want to go down there, she'll just use her boots.
Exactly. All right.
yeah,
So
he will
me
lead
and
you this way. Make sure you're safe. And to here. Which
All right. I will call back to the others. There is a door.
I was gonna
All right,
grab you
let's go
all.
to the door.
Yoink.
Alright, door. Alright. Lyra will go over and do roguey things with that door.
And V can notice that there is another room down here from the angle that you're seeing. But you can't make it down there, but you see that there's something shiny down here.
Your boots of flying might actually let you access it. To be honest,
Oh, it will.
because
It
it's a
100% will.
it's a cliff drop. Like we're at the bottom of the cliff drop.
No, I know for sure her boots will let her access it. And
Can
that's
I
just
do
something
roguey
that's
stuff
probably
on the
magical
doors?
flight.
I was actually
Yes,
mostly
you
saying
can.
that for Rose's benefit, so she knew.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna investigate for traps.
You do it. You can do it.
12.
It
Trap.
doesn't seem to be trapped. Can I get everybody to do a perception check? V, what are you doing?
Okay, perception.
I'm debating if that's worth going over towards. Nah, V would absolutely use her boots to get that hour flight, and then she's gonna fly over there
You go
Alright.
check out that
to
area.
see what's going on.
You
Yep.
can't. I have to make it possible for
One
you,
second,
but
I'll do it. Rose, don't worry, I'll do it.
okay. But what you see down there, once I get to the right area,
There's Haskell now.
is that there's a low chamber with smooth, reflective walls, and seems to have root-like crystals that bloom into glass flowers.
Can she pluck one of those glass flowers?
You can try.
All right. She is going to go over towards a glass flower and 1 second. do she have? I think she does.
How do I spell your name?
I.
She's going to use her
My name's not there.
dagger to strike the
You keep
bottom end
changing
of
my
the
name.
glass flower.
Pick
I
it,
don't
Miss
know what
Survival.
name on there is anymore.
So what?
Survival to see if you can actually get it. And Tasha, it seems to not be trapped. But for
Alright.
the three of you over there, once my mouse decides to behave, you can definitely hear that there is movement in this room. Quite a bit
Alright.
of movement.
She will pop the lock if it's locked.
Yeah, it's locked. Go ahead and give me that check. As for
So let
your
her
survival
go
check,
first.
you managed to get one of the glass flowers, though it is a bit chipped and not complete for the way that it normally is. You find one that gives you a vision dash. Just give me a second to find the right information on said vision. I gotta find the right page, because there's like 20 tabs open and none of which I need right this second. So, Dash, you smell the scent of wet moss and blood as it fills the air. You stand beneath a twisted canopy of ancient trees, limbs gnarled and clenched like fists. They are not green like the trees of today's age, but they are a dark violet, purple, and a sickening green that seem to fight each other. There's a stone altar overgrown with ivy and glowing faintly with forgotten runes that rises before you. Bound onto the altar lies a woman, regal in bearing, but wild and unbroken. A crown upon her head is made of thorns, and her skin is etched with bark-like patterns that pulse with nature magic, stronger than anything you've felt before. Not quite that of a god, but one in the making. Around her, cloaked figures chant in a forgotten tongue, not reverent, but urgent, desperate, afraid. As the blade descends, her eyes do not plead, they burn with fury, not fear. And as her blood seeps into the roots below, the forest shudders, but it remembers.
Huh.
Z is absolutely going to pocket that. Also, I'm pretty sure that was the ant she just saw, or some type of nymph around an ant. But yeah, she's definitely going to be taking that. That may come in handy later
That
on.
door pops open easily. By the way, let me open it.
And
There we
before
go.
you ask Rose, V will not be sharing this with her party.
Figured you know me better than that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Lyra, you can see, sort of, a bit on the edge of this. I didn't draw like extra walls because I was lazy. But
Lara does the whole open door, whole door close a bit and goes, uh,
there's at least
there be
one in
something
there.
beyond this door. Also, I'm sure Lyra's cat does not look very pleased as it like comes and swims from over in the first area to our area.
Oh yeah, excuse me.
Angie hanky dead waterlogged cat goes, I fucking hate you,
Meow.
mother.
Goes. Alright, so you inform your party that there's at least one in here.
Yes.
Party, what do you do?
Well, I could barbarian kick the door open, run into the center of the room shouting, "Come at me, bro!"
You could.
Or we could talk about a serious strategy and
Pretty sure
figure
that
out
would
the
turn out so well for you.
I'm certain it will, but
Yeah.
or we could come up with a real strategy because there's probably more than one in there.
Oh yeah, no, there's probably more than one. You heard several bits of movement in there.
I think we need to determine what they are and then figure out a course of action from there. Also, what was our mission exactly? Are we supposed to retrieve the staff wand thing?
You're supposed to get
Yeah, yeah.
the wand, yes. How you
Supposed to
achieve it,
break-
that's up to you.
Does the one have to be in one piece? I'm
I think that was to clarify,
Preferably.
joking.
but I'm pretty sure they wanted one.
I'm sure they do.
Also, V, what are you
I'm not
doing
sure
while
what
they
Luffy would do with it though.
What are you doing, V, while they come up with a strategy?
Well, V got the flower. She is definitely not going to touch any other crystal flower in here, hence she might come across a nightmare. So she's going to make her way back towards here and just kind of stop at the doorway, just inside the doorway.
Door is currently
As she
closed.
goes, oh,
Sorry. Yeah, Lyra did
I thought the door
reclose
was
it.
open. Oh, okay. Well, she's going to come up towards the door and go, what's going on here? What did I miss?
There's at least one enemy in that room, probably more. We're not sure what they are exactly. Hey, Lyra, did you get a good view of it at all?
Um, it looks undead?
Undead.
Question mark? That
Yes,
question
it
mark
is.
is to the DM.
Yeah,
Let me get you an actual picture of this thing. And playing channel.
it looks like plant person.
Like a plant
Undead
person.
plant, undead plant thing. I don't. Yeah.
Like this.
Possibly undead, definitely plant.
It looks like that.
Okay.
With it
Plant
good.
person thing.
Very plant.
It looks like someone took a clump of salad and cast
Animate.
animate.
Awaken salad.
Actually, sounds
When
like a
when
pretty
you
good
want
idea.
to have a conversation with your kale.
I'm actually going to chop that down as an idea for later on. Sounds actually really fun. But V just kind of thinks for a moment, goes, "Was it only one? Was it more?"
Only one that I saw.
One verified,
Well,
no more.
I would probably say we can go in with something like fire base or a necrotic base, since those are pretty strong against plant life. But as she just kind of spreads towards the cavern that we're in, I'm assuming this one is probably gonna be like a wet plant, which means fire is probably not gonna work well against it. So I guess just show me what you want to do from here.
That's up to you guys.
I mean, that's what she just asked. Are we just waiting to see what we're gonna do from here?
Sorry, I'm distracted by this horse, and I won't stop making weird noises. I just figure we either kick the door in, or like go in and clear the room, or we go in and clear the room because otherwise we're standing here with our thumbs up our ass.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go in.
All right.
Alright,
We
V.
find a good setup for entering the room with somebody stealth, somebody in a position to do to cannon tosses with magic if possible, with the other person doing their thing and me rushing into try to get to the center of the room.
Probably like that.
Okay, let's see.
My thing is anyway, I started blasting.
Alright, so V, you can see that there is at least 2 others. Probably a third.
Close my
And I
eyes
need
to
initiatives.
Initiative.
Initiative.
No, the other thing you see is this.
Technically, do not we not get advantage because of the glaive of warning?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. In fact, there's probably something else here that'll help us find that fourth one. Give me a second.
I'm so thankful for that advantage because it gave me another 10 for initiative.
Is that everybody that gets an advantage for that?
Yes.
Everyone that's within range, but we're all in range.
Okay.
No, no, we don't get to know how many, but it would only. It does wake up anyone who's sleeping or whatever.
Yeah, we can't be surprised if we're at camping. It will automatically everyone will be like, "Oh, what's going on?" and suddenly know something's happening.
Ow.
And it gives us all advantage on initiative. Yes.
They nerfed it in the 2024 version. This sounds like you have the 2014 version. The 2014 version, which was way
It
better.
didn't say legacy. It didn't say
Doesn't?
legacy on mine. No.
Because I looked at it, one of them, and it looked nerfed, and I was like, "What?"
It could have been just that
No,
one. But yes,
yeah,
Lara,
check.
you're up
Let me
first.
check, 'cause that never said legacy.
Because from what I remember now, all it does is just gives you advantage on initiative
Lara, you're up first.
or your party,
All
or
right.
you. I think it's party. Oh, the air pressure just changed.
She is going to
Oh,
take aim at the plant thing.
Which one?
The one with legs.
This one? This one?
Oh, there's more?
Take a look at your map.
There's at least 2 that we can fully see. Well, that V can
V can
fully
fully
Give me
see.
a second.
Oh, good.
Map. Again.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to take off V's sight for a second. So you're probably aiming at this one down here, because that's the one you
the
can
only
see.
one I can see.
Yeah.
I'm going to. You know what? I'm not going to aim. I am going to just shoot.
Okay.
Does it see us or no?
Yeah, they know you're there.
Alright, so no sneak attack then.
I mean, you opened the door. Go ahead and roll
pushes
that.
open the door. She fires that arrow, and for a split second, her mind goes, "No, that's not what I want to aim at." And she does that little twitch, and then readjusts, and
Doesn't hit. Swing and a
Alright,
miss.
then she's gonna
Oh,
walk
by the
over. She's gonna walk over here. And I'm gonna go hide.
Yeah, it's fair. There's
Oh, wait,
rocks and
Neil.
stuff on the ground.
Yeah. By the way, Neil, I'm reading it, and it's worded different. It's the same thing.
Oh, it is the same.
In both.
Okay, good.
It's just worded different.
I saw the wording change, and I was like, "Is it nerfed?" And then
No.
one of the reviewers I saw claimed it was nerfed, and I was like, "What?"
All right.
Sure.
No, it's just worded differently.
Why
Sure,
wouldn't I like
rolled-
Luffy?
Sure, I rolled good this morning,
What's
but
wrong
now
with
I'm like,
Luffy?
holy shit.
Of course, because it's balanced. They do see you. All right.
Oh,
Up
she- oh,
next
here,
is
here.
V.
been a Blippi if you could go on tier 5.
Let's see.
Do
We
ba
can
do
at
ba.
least see 4 of them, correct?
Oh yeah, you can see all of them. You can see almost the entire room.
That's what I feared. Well, I'm grateful. Um,
Technically, there should be like. Technically, there should be a wall.
My whole body.
as much
Like
as I want this
that.
spiritual
But,
weapon,
I mean.
I am not feeling spiritual weapon today. So instead, V is going to cast
I've been in the game for 20
guiding
minutes.
bolts onto the closest one, which I'm pretty sure this guy counts.
Are you redoing the walls in the middle of combat?
She
Minorly.
is absolutely going walls in the
2, 1.
Minorly.
When the lights go.
I don't understand why you're
rise.
doing that. Well, it just looks like those are just raised areas. No, I guess I could see it. They could be like stone pillar, like stone posts or something.
All I did was the walls here.
Yeah.
Which would be
Well, I mean,
technically the door.
like this and this.
Oh yeah,
and
no, that
this
makes sense.
could also be like raised areas that blocks the line of sight, right?
Fair.
Ooh. When the lights go.
I can't hear you, Dash.
Oh, I was just waiting until you guys was done talking.
Oh.
I said that V had cast guiding bolts towards the closest one near her. I even highlighted it on the map.
Yeah, so that's just one. You'd have to shoot through a
Yes.
wall.
Said what?
You'd be shooting through a wall. Thank you, Neil.
Oh, that's actually a wall. I thought that was like a rock on there.
No. This and this are walls.
You could move to here
Okay, then in that
and do the
case,
same thing that you were just doing. And
Yeah.
then you could just shoot around the corner.
my bad. V's just gonna come over here.
Oh, good. She hadn't clarified that those were block line of sight yet.
Sorry, I
She
thought.
just fixed it.
That is the 19. That does hit. And that's for